Alistair, it is great to join you today here at the Ryco Filters Australian Laboratory. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about testing. So let's start with the basics and the principles. Can you tell us a little bit about what an ISO standard is?
Well, an ISO standard is an international standard of testing, and the important part of that is that we want to be consistent with the rest of the world. We want to be consistent with the way OEMs test filtration. And we want to make sure that the test that we're using is very repeatable, year on year, regardless of what we're testing.
Now, Alistair, in this particular room, we've got a lot of equipment around us, and they're specifically set up for testing air filtration. Next door, we've got the wet lab used for any kind of wet filtration. Now, let's talk about dust. How and what kind of dust do you use to test your air filter mediums in this particular lab environment?
Well, as you know, Australia is a very dry, dusty place. We have some of the finest dust in the world. So in the ISO test, we get the option to use fine dust or coarse dust. Now, because we want to make sure that our testing is representative of what our customers experience, we opt to use fine dust because that better represents what we see in Australia. That fine dust actually comes from Arizona, but it's prescribed by the ISO standard.